Stock airdrop. It's coming up in the next 10 days. That's why I want to do this video. There's actually 3 stocks that are doing an airdrop. I'm gonna explain this month, starting with, in my humble opinion and not a financial advice, the best ROI, return on your investment. Now, what does a stock airdrop? Just so you know, that it's not crypto. Not talking about crypto airdrops where you buy whatever or farm and wait 2 years and then you found out that US people can't claim. No, stock airdrop means, for very, very simple terms, this is a whole industry that no one is talking about in YouTube, so pay attention. Stock airdrop, that's my phrase, but basically it's a stock that splits into two. Or they split one division into a new company, or they split one part of the company to merge with another company. At the end of the day, what you need to know, that if you hold the shares of the main company, the main shares, you at a certain date, this is like the airdrop date, then a distribution date a week or two later, you will get free, yes, free shares of the new stock. This is not dividend capture. This has nothing to do with it. There's a whole, it's not a new industry. It's just an industry that no one is talking about on YouTube. And I got into this in the last, I don't know, 3 months or something. There's not a lot. There's not a lot. There's maybe 1 or 2 airdrops a month, which is good. It's consistent to add to your portfolio, to your yield max, to whatever that you do. So for this example, and I'm gonna do the other 2 videos as well, because all 3 of them are coming out in the next 2 weeks or so, but you need to hold shares on like the specific date. So this specific stock, and again, I'm not here to shill, I'm not here to say this stock does this, hold for 5 years, 10 years. No, I'm here for the airdrop capture. That's it. And whatever I do with that money, it's up to me. So SITC, site centers. Okay, let's move on. Site centers, SITC, price $60. Okay, up $1, doesn't matter. Up 1%. I don't care. Market cap 3 billion. Dividend, it's a good stock. At the end, I don't know if it's a good stock. I don't know what they do. It doesn't matter. I think they're like a riot. They pay. Okay, interesting. They've been here for like 30 plus years. In the last year to date, let's see, $50. Now it's 60. Doesn't move too much. All good, all well. $60. Now keep that in mind. And you can see all this. I'm interesting. You see all those curb line properties publicly filed, Form 10. Okay, dispose of 11 shopping center, acquire 4. What I care about is this one 2 days ago. Let's read it together. Site center announced spin-off record and distribution date. Now, just an FYI, it's not from today to tomorrow. When a stock split, or split a division, or split one side of the business, whatever the case, they started thinking and talking about it like a year and a half, 2 years ago. They didn't say last week, hey, let's spin a part of the company. Now we are at the final stages, almost 2 years later, and I'm here to capture the airdrop. That is all. That is the beautiful thing. And before they do it, they need to officially say, hey, like in this and this date, I think they have like 10 days in advance to tell all the people, like public announcements. So this is what I'm doing. And if you hold shares at this and this date, you will get shares of the new company at this and this date. Now, I don't know about, I'm not doing this every single day. Again, this is new to me. This is all not a financial advice, a pure gamble. Pure gamble, but the ratio here is pretty good compared to what I've seen in the past. So I'm going to show you just for the example. Let's read and understand what I'm saying here. So Ohio, Beechwood, Ohio, September 11, Site Center Corp. Look at this. SITC, the company, today announced that its board of directors has set record and distribution date for the spin-off of its portfolio of convenient retail properties into a separate public traded company which will be affected through the distribution of 100% of shares of common stock of Curbline Properties to holders of Site Center. So basically, you will get shares of a new company called, right here, Curbline Properties. This is the new shares, the new stock that is popping out from this spin-off. This is important. The distribution of shares of Curbline common stock is expected to be completed at midnight Eastern Time, October 1st, 2024. Following such distribution, Curbline will be an independent, publicly traded company. Curbline expected to receive approval prior to the distribution, so they need to get approved, to list common stock on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticket symbol CURB. You will get Curb. You will get more shares, new shares of a new stock called Curb if you hold the SITC stock first. Okay, very important. You hold the main company and then you get shares of the new company after October 1st, whenever Robinhood, Tastywork, they distribute, I assume a day or so later. Site Center shareholders, this is the key, will receive 2 shares. This is why I like this one. Usually the ratio that I've looked before, I don't have a lot of history, just 3 months or so, but the ratio here is insane. Site Center shareholders will receive 2 shares of Curbline common stock for every 1 common share of Site Centers held at the close of business on the record date of September 23rd. Site Center shareholders entitled to receive the October 1st distribution will receive a book entry account statement or a credit to their brokerage account reflecting new ownership. So I don't know how it says. Maybe it will say, I don't know, but there's like a credit that you have 2 shares for like a week on credit, and then once the share is live, you get it. But the key, this is the key, Site Center shareholders, remember, $60 per share, will receive 2 shares of Curbline. There's no price. Could be $1, could be 10, could be 20, could be 30, I don't know. But for every one share of $60, you get 2 shares of surprise price of Curbline common stock, CURB. This one, as long as you hold, held at the close of business on record date of September 23rd, which is next Monday, 10 days from now. So by the close, so you need to hold shares of SITC on Monday, next Monday, in order to receive the CURB, 2 shares per 1. Site Center shareholders and Site Centers expects when issue public trading of Curbline common stock will commence. Okay, so I assume like 3 days later on September 26th, you will have like a credit, says officially under the ticket Curb I, and then a week later you will get Curb stocks to your account, something like that. I haven't done that. I'm just telling you what it is. And will continue until the distribution date. Site Center also anticipate regular way trading of Curbline common stock will begin on distribution date. So basically on October 1st, the CURB is open to the public and people can buy after like the airdrop. The completion of the spin-off is subject to center condition, including SEC. So the SEC needs to approve all of that, and Curbline Properties will become an independent, publicly traded company upon its spin-off from SITC Centers, which is expected to occur October 1st, and thereafter trade under the ticket symbol CURB on New York Stock Exchange. Curbline is an owner and a manager of convenient shopping center positioned on the Curbline of well-trafficked intersection and major vehicle corridor suburbans. Okay, it's a riot. It's a riot that splits into a riot. Curbline plans to elect to be treated as a riot. So maybe if you plan to hold, I plan to buy, I don't know how many shares. I'm just gonna do an experiment, 50 or 100 shares on margin or something next week of SITC to get double. Hopefully, haven't never done that before, and see what it does. Maybe I'll try for an example like 10. I don't know, for $600. I don't know. I haven't figured this out just yet. But I will get double the shares, and it is a riot, so people So I like to dump after the airdrop from my crypto days. But if you don't, if you hold forever, you get a new Riot stock with dividend, I assume. I don't know, never done that before, but this is a whole space. This space is not new. I gotta say, this space is not new. The spin-off space, there's about 1 or 2 spins a month. And this is like, but towards the end of the year, that's what I'm finding out. Towards the end of the year, we're getting into October. There's like 3-4 a month. There's a lot in the next 3 months. So that's good. And again, they start to talk about it almost 2 years ago. It's not out of thin air, let's do an airdrop and a week later there's an airdrop. No. And it's not even an airdrop. I just call it a stock airdrop. Site Center is an owner and manager of open air shopping center located in, okay, all this. Company is self-admitted Riot. Okay, SITC Riot. Very well. And now let's say, for example, I don't know the price, but if this one is 60 and it's 2-to-1 and the new stock, maybe it's $10, maybe it's 1. What if it's half the price? What if it opens at $30? Then for, I don't know, you got 10 shares just to make it small, $600, you get 20 shares of the new one for $30 each. That's another 100% return. I will dump the airdrop and move on to the next one. There's a few others. I will do more videos next week because this is urgent because they're coming out live. It doesn't say lock up. There's no lockup period. As far as I know, never done it. Don't take my word for it. Play small. If this is your first time, play small. It doesn't say the stocks are locked for the next 12 months. But again, I've never done that. That's why I'm going to play small. I'm not going to put, I don't know, 1,000 shares of SITC and then it's locked for 4 years. I don't know. This is just trauma from crypto stuff. Okay, so that's what I have for you. If this was valuable, I don't know. There's no link because this is not what I do on a usual basis, but feel free to subscribe. Okay, bye-bye.